This thing's welcome, everybody. Sorry we are late. There are 1,000 things going on in his mind right now. Today is the premiere night. Before we get to any of those formalities, let me just do my usual thing of saying, welcome to the Altadena Talks podcast. I'm Brian Bacchus, and you're not.
And I'm Jamal Smith, and to Echo B, welcome again to the latest edition of Altadena Talks.
And you're not Jamal Smith either.
I'm not. I ain't.
No, they are. You are.
Oh no, you're not Jamal Smith either. No. So this is our 32nd episode, if y'all can believe that, in honor of Magic Johnson, number 32, and Miss Sherry Nelson, number 32, for the USC Lady Trojans back in the day.
Watch out! Whoop.
Hey. So today's gonna be pretty good show. Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about a few things that are going on tonight. Some very important things related to Style Click Media and the local area. But first, let's get to the announcements. Dun, dun, dun. All right, y'all. We're going to start and finish with our Builders Town Hall, with Altadena Talks Builders Town Hall. This is going to be next Saturday, March 8th, 2025, at Victory Bible Church at 1497 North Hill Avenue in Pasadena. It's going to be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. I want you guys to join us for an informative, engaging, and empowering Builders Town Hall. This is unique, right? We're actually talking about builders. This is what we've our theme for this week has been kind of getting your mind set for that phase 3 and 4 and all the way to the point where you actually get your keys or your certificate of occupancy and you're able to move into your house. So this Builders Town Hall is going to have several builders there. They're going to have a time to kind of share their information about what their companies can do respectively, and then allow you guys to ask some questions and some breakout time for you to talk to them one-on-one. You can actually either scan the QR code to register, or you can go to altadenatox.org/Builders Town Hall. All right, look forward to seeing you there. Found this as I was looking through some stuff. It's some levity, something to get your mind off it. So Black Family Game Night, Love Altadena in Spades. This is it's a fundraiser, and it's going to be February 28th from 6 to 10 p.m. at Livery Studio at 155 South Fair Oaks Avenue in Pasadena. It's an evening of gameplay, music, fellowship, and fundraising. All proceeds are in support of Little Red Hen. So they're trying to raise some money to bring Little Red Hen back. And there is a QR code right there for you to go ahead and scan.
So let's pause on that flyer real quick.
Yeah.
So for those Altadena people that know the Little Red Hen, you know that there have been countless times you've gone up there, Lonze's doing his thing, the only cook in there. The only cook you would ever wait that patiently to wait for a meal because it came from him. And you might be 3 orders in and he's going to cook each order by itself.
It's going to be hot.
That was
hot off the grill. Uh-oh. You froze.
It's going to exactly. Did I? I'm still frozen.
Whatever. You're kind of back. You're chippy choppy right now.
Am I moving and shaking? But it looks regular to me. It's kind of weird. But anyway, can you hear the sound okay? You can hear the sound all right. Okay.
Yep, you're back.
We'll put the flyer back on the sound. Anyway, that's what happens when you're doing live stuff, people. You know, we deal with these formalities from time to time. But yeah, that's not going to stop us from bringing you what you need to know in the Altadena community.
That's right.
But anyway, just wanted to give a shout out to Little Red Hen because that was a staple in my life growing up, you know.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Not just you, a whole bunch of folks.
Yeah.
I'd love to have you come back.
Especially Barry. Barry used to go out there and order 5 plates, have everybody mad.
Just waiting, huh? Come on, man.
Oh God. I hope he's watching too. If not, I'm gonna send him the link. I really would need him to hear me say that.
So go on out there and have some fun. Play some spades, learn how to play some spades, and have some fun. Raise some money for Little Red Hen. All right, next. This actually came out. I saw the announcement from Karen Barger, Supervisor Karen Barger. There's this new grant called the LA County Household Relief Grant. It's you can get up to $18,000, and you have to apply now. It started last night through March 12th, and it's at LACountyReliefFund.com. Now, basically, what it is, it's $6,000 if there's a family of two. It's hold on, let me actually go to the website here. I want to share this with you guys.
Yeah, it's based on the household total.
Yeah, it's completely based on that. I was just on there. Where is it?
So don't be going over there and telling me I got 12 kids and they're just not visiting right now. No, don't do that.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. All right, cool. So I'm gonna read it to you, but when you go to the link, you'll see it. So households of two or less get $6,000, or could potentially qualify for $6,000. Households of three or more could qualify for up to $12,000. But then multi-generational households are the ones that could qualify for 18. And multi-generational is households with at least 4 people that include dependent minors and or dependent adults and consist of at least 3 separate generations. Just want to make that distinction. When you go on the website, it actually breaks it all down so you know exactly what you could potentially qualify for. But yes, definitely do that all the way through March 12th. Might be able to get some more funds. And Union Station, again, the Union Station Homeless Services, every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. They actually give out hygiene kits with toiletries, deodorant, razors, menstrual products, and toothpastes, and other items. They're giving out new bedding, towels, and clothing, full-size soaps, body washes, shampoos, and conditioners, shelf-stable food, snacks, and sack lunches, also diapers, wipes, and formulas for the babies, as well as assorted gift cards. Now, this is at 412 South Raymond Ave in Pasadena. And again, it's Wednesdays, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And you can get information at eatonfire@ushs.org. So we saw one of these a little earlier, and they're going to have another one at Fair Oaks Burger starting, which is today, February 27th. Come and with shopping bags and carts. They're going to have shelf-stable foods, canned goods, snacks, water, beverages, and fresh vegetables and fruit. Again,
I want to get some of them shapes. Them shapes are just them shapes, man. Get some
this could be a special shelf of those.
The shelf of shapes.
Shelf of shapes. That's right. Oh my gosh! If I can get my mouth to work, it would help.
Maybe you need this big giant mug of coffee I got right here.
You mean the vat? It's a vat of coffee. It's like a tub. Yeah, that would help.
Look, in case you guys are wondering, there it is.
Thing is huge. You can do laps in that thing.
Yes, you can.
Indeed. So there is priority for seniors from 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. And that's also with people with disabilities, families with children of 5 and under. And then from 2:30 to 4 is priority to Altadena residents with Medi-Cal, Medi-Cal or those who are eligible. It's also going to be services from the SBA, FEMA, multiple things up there. So definitely check it out. Fair Oaks Burgers, 2560 Fair Oaks Avenue in Altadena.
Fair Oaks Burger.
Oh, and the hot food is sponsored by World Central Kitchen.
World Central Kitchen.
Yeah, there's a flyer for them coming up next. Bam!
There's a flyer.
There it is. Yep. They're serving hot meals in key hub locations around the area. The ones that are local, they're actually going to have portable water stations. They're going to support bi-weekly farmers markets. And again, the hot meals. 2 locations in our area, where the area of Altadena is the Sierra Madre YMCA. And that's at 61 611 East Sierra Madre Boulevard in Sierra Madre, and then Gordy's Garage parking lot. That's at 843 West Woodbury Road in Altadena. Both locations are open from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. They do take an hour break and then return from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Both locations are exactly the opposite of each other. One's on the west side, one's on the east.
Yep.
Almost to the borders of the area.
Oh, damn. You know, when you think about it, that's true.
Yeah, pretty much.
Very true.
World Central Kitchen. Are they going to be serving any shapes?
They're going to have some shapes there. Multi-flavored shapes. Yep. All different sizes, small, medium, large shapes. Yes, indeed. So the disaster relief claim assistance is at Jackie Robinson Community Center at 1020 North Fair Oaks Avenue. This is every Wednesday from 9 to 1 p.m. and Fridays from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. And again, these deadlines for the Eaton Fire critical dates. The American Red Cross, they did extend the deadline.
Again?
It is over with.
With. Gone.
It's
Y'all
gone.
missed it. $1,200 down the drain. What's wrong with
Bye-bye. That ended yesterday.
Oh, no. I reckon.
Gone.
I reckon.
But on the 10th of March, you can that's the deadline for the SBA Association registration, as well as FEMA. And then also for you to opt in to have the Army Corps of Engineers do that part 2 of the debris removal. That deadline is the 31st of March. And the Disaster Recovery Center. Remember, you can actually get all your permitting and planning done at the Disaster and Recovery Center also. This started a little while back, and this is available from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., 7 days a week. And this is at 540 West Woodbury Road in Altadena. Let's see what we have left. Oh, yeah, today is the podcast. We had Miss Patrice Quisenberry, otherwise known as PQ, on last week, and she was talking about how, in conjunction with the Zeta Tau chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, Williams Homes Rebuild is conducting a virtual town hall featuring a panel of experts that will provide resources, professional tips, and a playbook for families as they rebuild their homes. This is going to be tonight from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And again, it is virtual. It's a Zoom. You can go to our webpage and actually click on the links to register, or you can go to altadenatox.org/rebuild webinar, and you can register there. That's our
operators are standing by.
They're waiting. I see 4 of them right over there. They got their hand on the phone and just waiting to pick it up.
One about to say she reckoned.
She reckoned. Yeah. Now, also today is the Greenwood Avenue Project. This is actually tonight going on from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. This is going to be at the Look Theater. Can you remove the banner, please?
Bing.
This is at 412 South Myrtle Avenue in Monrovia. There's going to be panelists, folks. It'll be the director and members of the movie, and some of the descendants of the people who actually who were there when Black Wall Street was burnt down, and those folks that actually rebuilt it. It should be really good. There's a meet and greet in the beginning. We're going to show the film, and again, there's going to be some Q&A at the end. So please show up for that. I think you wanted to say a little something about this, B.
Yeah, it's not going to be your normal Q&A type of situation. It's going to be more of, these people were in the film, so they experienced it, so they were part of retelling the story, just like we're going to be retelling the story of Altadena over and over again for the rest of our lives. And so it's going to be more geared towards questions the audience may have in regards to what was it like, what was the atmosphere 10 years later, 20 years later, 40 years later. You know, these are things that questions probably won't be answered in the movie, but the Q&A will provide you some insight on the various items. So
Great point.
just want to pop back in there and tell you that little shot, and back to the show.
Yeah. Now, to support this, if we really want you guys to come on out, I think it's going to be it'll be entertaining and educational, right? So to get that link, bit.ly/Black Wall Street movie. Go ahead and that's the short link. Go ahead and go there. It'll take you to the Eventbrite page where you can actually buy your tickets. And it has a little bit more information there as well as the trailer. We played the trailer a couple times. One of the things I'd like to ask you guys, if you actually do attend, take a few videos, especially afterwards. Give us your interpretation of it. Tell us if you had a good time, if you liked this event, and what we'll ultimately try to do, because we do have plans to do more of these type of videos or movies. Is take that feedback and utilize that for future projects.
What he said.
I
got one thing to say.
Say it.
Today, and someone's calling from Colorado. Today is the last day you can buy the tickets pre-sale. They're going to be shut down at 2 p.m. Then you'll have to buy at the door. I will be standing at the door to personally meet and greet each and every one of you that has purchased the ticket. I might most likely be taking a picture with you as you come in. I will also be probably showing those pictures the next day on the show. So if you said you was buying a ticket and you didn't, and then you said you was there, you won't be lying. I mean, you won't be telling the truth, because I will be standing right there waiting for each until the movie starts. I will be standing there until 7:10. The movie starts at 7. The meet and greet starts at 6. I'm going to tell you another thing. And I'm going to be honest and transparent. If I've done all kind of favors for you over your lifetime and you don't feel like $21 is worth coming out to spend some time with me and seeing something that's black, full of Black history, don't ask me for no favors next week, next month, next year, not ever. I'm just telling you.
Just going to shut it down. Just cutting them off.
I already announced it the first part of this year, then the fires hit, so I had to rescind a bit of it. But
yeah, you did. We've had multiple conversations about this too.
Yeah. So you know who you are. That's a bit of public service announcement from Brian Bacchus Consulting. That does have nothing to do with this podcast or the feelings of Style Click Media.
Be there or be square. How about that? Okay,
back to the show. Sorry.
Okay. And let's go back to the town hall. We're going to wrap up these announcements with a replay, remix, rewind, whatever. We're going to actually want to make sure that you guys know again, next Saturday, the 8th, it's going to be our Builders Town Hall. It's going to be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Can you move the thing again? I don't remember the banner. We need to move that address a little further up. Victory Bible Church in 1497 North Hill in Pasadena. For those who are familiar with the area, it's just north of Washington Boulevard on Hill. So it'd be rather easy to find. And if you want to, you can either register, and let me explain here. This registration is not like there's no pay, there's no fee for this. We're just trying to get a count of people who are there, who are going to attend, so that
seats are limited.
Seats are limited, plus the refreshments that we provide. We want to make sure that we have ample amount for the people who are actually going to attend. So please register by either scanning the QR code or going to altadinatalks.org/Builders Town Hall.
Stomachs are limited too, so you don't say you just show up, you're not going to get none of the charcuterie report. Just tell you.
And with that, bam.
We're back for more excitement. Let us tell you how. Remember when you used to watch? Now, see, I'm not the one now.
So if I go like this, you know what happened. Look.
Right. Please stand by.
They both are. Well, they both freak out. Like, I don't want to be on.
Wait, what's going on? But you walk right in and stop and go, hey, what's up? Word.
Do like Chappelle's do.
Right. We should do some stuff on location.
Oh, we will. Coming live to wherever
Well,
you are.
thank you very much, folks. This is our 32nd show.
Ooh, I'm not giving
And
you 2. Sorry.
I know that's the problem with the fake green screen. If you put up 2 fingers, it takes this one away.
One of them disappeared.
It looks like AI is trying to like do you in. But yeah, tonight's the movie. I hope that you guys can come out and check it out. It's premiering in Monrovia. I've sold half the seats. I'm just going to be brutally honest. Half the seats are sold. That's all I got to say. So thank you to those people who did buy tickets. And thank you to those people who shared it. I know who you are, Courtney Patton. Yeah, I see you out there. You're doing a great job. I also hit my people up at the Alumni Association, but I don't think they was too keen on wanting to see this film. This film is...
You never know. They still got till 2 o'clock. They might surprise you.
And it's controversial. And it's, from the perspective of the people who still live there, who rebuilt it, and their descendants. So if you can come check it out, you won't regret it. It will be an experience. And we hope to do more films like this. We're looking into some grants to do some more documentaries. The Phantom Zone. Remember, it was me all the last 20 episodes.
Right.
I had to move mine to the... I have to sit there and go to the thing. Oh, thanks, Marcus. We appreciate it. Marcus wants to gift one of the tickets that he bought to someone. So should that person decide that they want to reveal themselves, just hit Marcus Betts up personally. Because we don't want to be knowing your business, Louis.
Shout out to Don.
I thought we had Marcus's email up here.
Oh, we did. But they can reach out to him also on Facebook, I think.
Yeah.
I thought we had it. I know I had a...
No, I got the GoFundMe. That's it.
Yeah, we may have moved it. Because we get limited banners, y'all, so we have to reuse certain things.
I know. I'm like, oh, no, we can't lose that one. No. But anyway, please come check it out. We got so many great things coming up this year that we have planned for you guys. I mean, this started off as me venting to you all every day. And it's crazy because the fires happened and I lost my mind for about a day. And then I thought I was a daredevil and tried to drive up through the fires to see if I could get back to the house to see if it was still there. But when I got to the neighborhood, I could tell that the fire had already swept through the nations. And so that was that. And then after that, I started going live to do therapy because I just couldn't take it. Then we decided to do this podcast to help other Altadena people find out where they can find resources. I think the thing that made it the most dramatic was when I went down to Brookside and went live from there for the first donation station that happened to pop up. And it was, that thing got 11,000 views. And I was like, I didn't even think nobody saw it. I was just going live. It doesn't, Facebook be giving you the lie. There could be 1,000 people on there. Facebook will show you 10.
Sound like somebody else we know faking the numbers. But anyway, yeah, it just sounded familiar. My bad.
Hey, Marcus, that's the reason why Jamal and I decided to do this, because we felt there's no one talking to Altadena people. There's no one. The news media is dying out. We had Mel Gibson in Altadena trying to get some comedy yesterday. What was that? And then we had people up on Marathon doing their thing. I was trying not to be, I wasn't trying to really pay attention to what they was doing. But yeah, it's freedom of speech, and that's what we live in this country for. So, and you're welcome, Marcus. We're doing it because, everybody needs something else to watch besides MSNBC and CNN headline news. Hey, every day we wake up, bro. Every day we wake up, it's it's a good day. Don't
Hey,
matter.
that's a great saying right there. You're trying to do your best not to let the bad days win, man. I think that's beautiful. I
Every
mean,
day above earth is a good day. Don't matter what you went through, you can always get that nap for 8 hours and start the day fresh. God willing.
that's beautiful right there.
So
I heard a cool quote that kind of put some stuff in perspective. The quote, which was pretty cool, basically said, "Don't don't tell your God how big your problems are. Tell your problems how big your God is." And no matter what your religious background or spirituality, it's still a perspective that if you really keep things in perspective, you're covered. No matter what you're doing, no matter how hard it is, you're gonna figure out a way, and you just got to keep pushing. And I think everybody who shows up here, and the main reason why we're doing this show is to just exhibit that perseverance and the ability to just keep on going. And hey, there it is.
thank you, Ziva, because we know that's the reason why I share it to people so they can share it to other people because you got to remember, Altadena has now spread its roots, and it's now in Ohio, Atlanta, Detroit, New York, Florida, Houston. We got friends everywhere, and they want to know what's going on with their hometown. And some of the friends that live there have family that lost their homes. Yeah. I know Tanya Owen's brother watched his burn up. I put his post on my page because people need to know. These are the people that need help. Not the ones. Okay, so we got to dispel a myth, but we'll deal with that in another episode. Okay, so Carol, you're supposed to be keeping your head to the grindstone. He's not coming to Hastings Ranch. He wants to go to Altadena, where it's going to be more impact. There was more fires burned down over there. The house is burned down over there. He wanted to have the deep impact to be able to blame the authorities. He's all the way out here from Malibu. Why aren't you in Malibu?
From the boo.
Because you probably can't even get a what do you call a soapbox up there because it's so blocked up with all the burnt up trees and everything. I get it. We all going through the same thing the same night.
Yeah.
Okay?
I think Carol's making a joke.
No. I know Carol's making a joke. She's from Pasadena. It's sarcasm at its finest.
Sarcasm.
But yeah. I got off on a tangent. We have so many great things that we're going to bring. We're planning some outings for the children. We're planning for some other opportunities for more builder town halls because people don't want to hear what can't be done or why is it going to be done or is this going to be free or is this going to cost. They want to know when this lot gets cleared, this parcel gets cleared, how can I now get my permit streamlined through to approval? How can I get my plan set up? How can I do this? Because when that time comes, that's going to be a wait list situation. So you might want to start planning now. I know people always say, it's going to be 18 months. How do you know it's going to be 18 months? It could be 3 months. It could be 6 months. Your
all
whole street
numbers are guesses.
Yeah.
They're all estimates.
Be proactive. Get your stuff ready now so that you don't have to worry about looking for it later. Or, I didn't know that deadline was coming up. And please, we are seniors, but tell our seniors above us, they don't really deal with the technology like we do. So that's why we have a website. So majority of the stuff you can tell them to go see. I got every town hall that has happened, with the exception of maybe 2, on there with the whole transcripts with everything. So go have fun and get the knowledge, get the resources, because we're all here to really help each other. I know there's a whole bunch of competing entities that sprang up out of nowhere. We all did. It sprung up out of a necessity. But when the news outlets are gone, and this is old news by the time summer comes, the only news will really be getting affected are the what do you call that? The tourist attractions, Of course, they're going to try to rebuild Malibu up like it's nothing. But you see that I got all of them all the way up until I didn't do yesterday. But there they are. Please go to our website and what was that? Oh, yeah, quick one. Wait, it didn't go anywhere? I was about to say. I had to fix that link. But you see, I've got the whole summary there. And then if you want to read the whole transcript, it's right under the action items that were supposed to take place. You know, it's a lot of reading.
Yeah, some of them are crazy long.
Yeah, they are. In fact, that one goes halfway down the page. For you people that like to read, I'm going to have to actually... Oh, that brings me to a point. So, my dad sent me an email. So, as you guys know, my dad is totally blind. Can't see anything. But he reads emails and he listens to it. So, he told me he listened to the podcast the other day. And what he really liked the most was Jamal reading out the flyers.
Shut up, really? He could relate.
He said, exactly. So, Jamal, I have to thank you for doing that because I didn't even think of it. So, that actually helps our visually impaired people.
Yeah, you know what? That's pretty cool. I didn't do it for that reason. But that's really cool. That's really, really cool. So
shout out to Roger Bacchus in Columbus, Ohio, who's listening 3,000 miles away to his son, who's proud to be called his son.
That's right.
Thank you.
What's up, Pops Bacchus? Man, He's a good dude. He's a really, really good dude.
He's funnier than me.
I miss him being in California, man.
Yeah, it was cool down in Carson. They're chilling down there, kicking it. My dad's the kind of person, me and my cousin will be in the garage chilling at his house in Carson. And he'll just walk out and start walking. I said, Dad, where you going? You need me to take you? He said, I got it. Go down the street, go do his thing, come back. Who am I? This man came out to California by himself when I was 8 years old. For 6 months, and then came back on the Greyhound bus and got all 3 of his children to come back to live in California. Now that boy, I'm telling you, that's a father right there, boy.
Yeah.
Go get my children. That ain't how you talk
though. and is a heck of a musician. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. In June, I'm going to be doing the show from there for a whole week. Because we're going to be on vacation, so I'll be doing the weekly part of it from first 3 days in Ohio, the next 4 days in Tennessee.
Didn't he perform on Myrtle's?
Yeah, he used to be at this restaurant right there. I was probably still there. They had a little back patio. I had to pull a video up. My sister would be pissed off though, but I am going to show it like next time because he's playing the keyboards and she's singing. So, I got one of them talented families. I just don't have the talent they have. So.
Yeah, me neither. All my family can sing. Mom and three sisters and brother, they can blow and play instruments.
Me, I could sing from a stuffer. And so I might be earning McDonald's.
Oh, man. I be making dogs howl when I try to.
So that's why I learned Mac Tonight song so I could get McDonald's. When that clock strikes 6:30, yeah, time to head for Golden Lights. So yeah, that earned me a Big Mac, and that was on. Remember when Burger King used to have the birthday club?
Thank you, Ziva.
So when I was 10 years old, I was about to say when I was 10 years old, I turned 10. When I turned 10, I walked all the way down to the Burger King on Lake. And I was so proud. I brought my card up. I said, today's my birthday. And they gave me a whole meal.
Doing big
things. It was 1977, baby.
Right. Do they even do that now?
No.
Give you free meals on your birthday?
Absolutely. No, Denny's will acknowledge you. Now, see, I used to do Denny's. I used to be like, exit out of your life.
Look at that. We got that bass. It's all about that bass. What happened? Where'd you go?
Am I there? You don't see me?
Yeah.
So Rashad, they can go down to the records office. Majority of these homes, the assessor's office. It's the assessor's office, right?
Yeah.
So the assessor's office, and now they might not have records for some of these homes because some of these homes are over 100 years old.
They just have descriptions.
Yeah, but it really won't matter if you have the records of your home or not, unless you feel like you're gonna build the same exact home, which I wouldn't.
Well, like for like.
First of all, the building codes.
But like for like, all it means is footprint. You can have a completely different style. And remember, even if you did pretty much the same thing, it's going to be brand new anyway.
Yeah,
right?
With all the stipulations, the retrofitting. Like Santa Clarita has cement tiles on their roof. Okay. So they'll never burn.
No. They can make them look like they're wooden too. Like they
do look like that. They look like the shingles. Not the shingles, but the overlapping tile. But yeah, I don't think you ever see houses like that. In fact, it's so weird that those houses at the YMCA burned because they just built in with all the latest updated stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess they didn't fireproof stuff. So now all those people that houses didn't burn down in that parcel are going to be looking at their paperwork to see how it was built. It's crazy.
See, Lane's saying it just needs to be the same room and bath count.
Yeah.
Plus the 10%, right? You can go up to 10% bigger.
Well, I need that extra studio bedroom, den, kitchenette shot as the master bedroom, so I don't have to leave the room ever.
No, you don't have to do the exact floor
plan. You just got to not make it more than 10% of what it was. So if it was 1,400 square feet, then it would have to go up to 1,510 square feet or something like that. If that's 10%, 140, 1540, 1540 square feet.
So
I'm wondering if they're going to do the rezoning to see if you can build a second story. Does that count in the 10%?
Nah. Well, I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Because that's ground square footage, right?
Well, yeah, that's the footprint. Yeah, I don't know. Overall square footage. Yeah, we've heard nothing but 10% from the builders that we talked about. That we talked to. And that's really to maintain the same tax numbers. Hold on. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, yeah, I saw this. Okay. Yeah, Edub, we've heard nothing but 10% from personally, all the things that I've read, and then all the.
I thought it was 120% when I first saw it, though. I remember that.
We can always double check. Right now. But for tax purposes, you can only go up 10%. So Elaine is saying only 10% for the same assessed taxes. Now you can build it as big as you want, but anything above, and we'll confirm, but we're pretty certain it's 10%. Anything above that's going to be assessed at a higher tax value.
I think that was to.
You're looking it up right now?
Yeah. So somebody else just asked that same question on Reddit.
Okay. So as he looks that up,
you can only add 10% of square footage to keep your old purchase price tax base. But then hold on.
It's all based off the
I think it's 20%. I really do. Because when I was first hearing it, and I'm not going to say hearing it because I'm hearing it. I was reading it in various different places, but I still haven't found some concrete place where it says it.
I remember hearing it once, but then everything else after that was 10.
Oh, well. Well, that's something that we have to ask ourselves. We don't have our expert in here today because she would know that answer.
Well, she posted, she said it's 110, 10%, and plus the builders, all of them have said that.
Yeah.
In particular, most recently,
she is here. I just didn't realize. Always watching.
That's right.
But again, the Angels in the outfield.
That's based on that's for tax assessment purposes. You can go above and beyond, like we're saying, but anything above and beyond is going to be the new tax at the new tax rate.
Yeah, and if you don't want to spend that extra money.
Mm-hmm. But hey, that's a great question, E, because I know that there's, I'm sure there's other folks out there that have heard the 20%. So we'll further clarify that in print or somewhere and just share that with you.
True, Kel, true. Who can afford it? Well, you get that when everybody gets that settlement from SCE, because everyone is entitled. Can't just settle with this group and not give this group money. So talking to a lawyer to do a separate issue because the money got to come from somewhere. I mean, these were valuable parcels that are now, rubble. But by the time 3 or 4 years goes by, these properties are going to be double, almost maybe triple worth their value. So if your house is $1 million, it might become 3, it might be at least 2. One guy up in one spot where his house didn't even burn down trying to sell his house for $2.6 million. Bro, ain't nobody buying that. First of all, your house old, right?
Right.
Second, it's got smoke damage. Third, your house will be the oldest one in the whole town by the time everybody else gets built. So why would I want to live where I'm watching the whole community being built back up again?
And they're all going to look better than that one.
And that's another thing. You're right. It's going to be 3 to 5 years from now.
Oh, thanks for clarification, Tony. If you go above the 10%, you no longer get Prop 13 tax assessment. You're assessed at the current market. So you're saying the whole property is then assessed at the new current.
Well, it's a new bigger build. I mean, you went from $80,000 Prop 13 protection to $800,000 tax bracket. Mm-hmm. So be careful how you build. If I were you, I would find out when they can sign off on it so that then you need to find out if you want to put extra structures on your property. How much is that going to be assessed by the tax assessor? And will that be a separate thing? Because remember, I think one of our podcasts, the lady was talking about that an ADU can now be assessed as a separate piece of property that you could sell. No, that was our meeting the other night.
Oh,
with your guy. Yeah. So so you could divide your parcel up into a sub parcel. I'm just going by what I heard from the professionals. I'm not repeating anything that wasn't said that I can't send you the link, because I will send you the link. I will.
Hey guys, but this is a fabulous questions to clarify at the town hall. We're going to have plenty of builders there. They're actually in touch with, the people who are making the codes and the government that are, making these changes. So this is a great opportunity to get things clarified.
She just showed you the proof.
There you go.
We don't lie on this show. We multiply.
But to this point, it's been that way for a couple of years, because I know a friend of mine has been built an ADU in the back of the house he lives in Eagle Rock because his father was coming to move in, and stay with them. And separating parcels is another monster. Yeah, That's for real. But for those ADUs, they've been allowing those and encouraging them for quite some time.
Yeah, because they don't like you having them big old parcels. They want you to go ahead and put that parcel up for sale. Now, here's the thing: if the whole property was worth like $2 million, right, with the house on it, you build 3 ADUs in the back, and you give them each their own separate little section. How much would those be worth if you sold one? 250,000, 300. Can't do nothing with it, but live there.
Figure trash in SoCal, in quote unquote the worst neighborhoods in SoCal, are going for like $500,000.
Oh, I know.
I mean, that's darn near, vacant lots. Some stuff you got to tear down and build completely back up. Nobody would live in it. So you talk about an ADU that's brand new, that has all the new amenities and everything. Yeah, it's probably at least $500,000, but we'll see. Yeah, this is gonna be amazing once it's rebuilt.
At 45 minutes of the hour when we're on, we like to go over to see what was going on with our Instagram folks. So I'm going to go back and do some shout outs.
Oh, yeah.
We got Kirk Devon and Trina logged in.
Trent.
Love Being Natural. Original Underground Media, that's Brandon. Captain J, that's EJ said, what up, fellas? Cindy Irvin came on. And Captain J said again, Altadena is all around this country. Altadena folk are in Atlanta, just like EJ is in Atlanta. But he tunes into the show because he want to see what's going on with his peeps.
Yep.
I just kept finished going to celebrate his birthday with him at his house. And now we're all suffering. We got Ahmed Rajahib, Mozart Moore, Jane Reese Wilkins, Logan Amir. Mosan said Prop 13 only affected, and Jazz Bo. So yeah, we got all y'all up in the house. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate you. We broadcast on 8 different places, 5 Facebook pages, 2 YouTubes, 1 Instagram, and a partridge in a pear tree. Okay. So this is around the time. Yeah, I just want some quail. Some.
Put the partridge right there in that smoker outside.
Or yeah. Some rabbit. I mean, a little possum.
I haven't had rabbit in a long time.
Yeah, that's an Ohio treat.
Over on 405 Marengo, when I used to live over there in EW, you know about that spot. Zawari used to live there with Rick Wash. And Zawari was Warren Washington, for those who knew him back in the day. But we used to try to be, I don't know what we were trying to do, but during college, we used to try
naturalists.
We try to be different. Like, we didn't want to get burgers and chicken.
Living off the land.
Well, not off the land. We just want to do stuff differently. So instead of getting, burgers, we had the little hibachi grill on the right outside the door by the stairs, and we would cook. And we got rabbit, and we would barbecue some rabbit, and then we had just got into shark. And that stuff, that was kind of crazy. But yeah, I could do that though. Shark would be good. Some rabbit.
Especially if it's some baby shark. No.
That's funny. We used to have some fun at 405, boy.
Cal State LA, baby. Woohoo!
It was that during that time.
Party.
Fresh dress, ready to party.
Okay, so buy your tickets. Tomorrow we'll talk about, this will be the last time we talk about Black Wall Street. And then next March, this Saturday, March starting, we're going to be attending some of the functions that are going on. And we like to have our Monday show as like our weekend recap and more of the not so serious section of it, because we want you to see that there are things going on around Pasadena that you should be aware of and go take advantage of. I still haven't made it over to the church over there on Sierra Madre Villa where they were doing the dinner every night. Haven't done that. Have been hitting World Central Kitchen and capturing some stuff from there. So we're trying to keep you guys abreast on everything that's going on. We're still, every time I finish this podcast, I get in my car and I drive from Santa Clarita to Pasadena, and I drive around to find out what's going on. And I don't drive to Pasadena, I drive to Altadena. I want to see what the progress are with parcel clearings. I just like to see stuff. So I drove up Glen Rose yesterday, going towards Las Flores. And as I turned on Las Flores, I remember Gerald Pope used to live right here. That house is burned down. Trevor Phillips used to live right across the street from him. That house burned down. And it's just all the landmarks of all the places that I used to know burned down. So one of the most challenging things I'm going to find when everything is rebuilt is learning the new landmarks.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be...
No more meat box, because that's going to get knocked down. No more, the little shacks on Lincoln where you used to get the $1 tacos. Now everything is going to be...
Send me a text, D-Dub.
Send it on Messenger.
Or Messenger.
But yeah, stuff is just gone. I videotape all the time up there. So what you guys should do is start your own journal, video journal, and just because this is going to be a long process, and you're going to want to look back on it and say we made it through this. So Edub, I was going to post this, but you ran out of space. Plus, we got to leave that up there soon. So we can't write long dissertations because, dude, look, you can't see nothing. So if people are looking on their phones, they're going to be reading a novel. So I'm going to leave this up here, and then we're going to go take a break, and we'll be back after station identification.
Yep, we definitely see that it says 120, but so many other places are saying it. Where is that from, I wonder? Yeah,
I thought I saw that at first, but yeah, but that was the spot, I'm telling you. Las Flores and Glen Rose, everybody lived right there. Aromai lived around the corner on Poppy Fields. The twins lived down the street.
Nicole, did you say Nicole Phillips? She used to live over there for a minute. She lived.
No, Trevor Phillips.
Well, Nicole used to, like her, or at least her mom used to live there. Yeah, there's some other folks. Damn, that's crazy.
I was there driving Glen Rose. Oh, you was over there by the church. Corey was by the church. Yeah, no, I thought I saw 120% too, but I couldn't figure. So yeah, we're gonna get it clarified, because we're not the experts. We just can only go by what we find on the actual officials website. So that will be covered on the 8th. Because remember, we're not experts. We just know the experts and bring them to the show so they can expert to you guys. We're the conduit, if you will. So, but you know what? I'm going to just let y'all take a look at this. Because it's some chatter now, but we got some chatter in the comments section. Watch out. Can't read them all to you, but we're going to have transcripts later. Since everything goes to YouTube anyway.
Everything.
But, okay, we got 5 minutes left. And
5 minutes of funk.
Yeah.
Pull your
my shirts got burned up in the fire.
Ladies real pretty from city to city. But now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. From the bottom to the top, top to the bottom.
That's Jamal's thing. Ready to party.
Monkey Fresh dressed to impress, ready to party.
Well, Corey, you never know what kind of legislation may change. If people did petition it, maybe they could. But people got more lot than house, and that's majority of these lots. They're big lots, and the houses were built damn near close to when Orange Grove used to be number Orange Groves. So, yeah, you can build, but it's going to get you taxed. So, we're going to stay tuned for that one. No, girl, that was last year. It's election year coming up for Captain Barger and Barger. I don't even know how do you say her name. Barger.
Yes, I've heard it said both ways.
KDB. They're going to have a new nickname. Okay, y'all, don't forget to go to our website and check out all the updated stuff. Our blog is popping, gives you updated information every day without fail. We're only on Monday through Friday, but that blog, well, I can't say. Maybe the blog is only Monday through Friday, too. So.
Well, I'm sharing it right now, so let's go. Let's see.
The podcast. Yeah. So there you go. It's updated stuff as you go. You got to do the inside scroll. Inside scroll.
Oh. There we go.
Oh, God. Keep going. I'm going to help you get the fire. You're lying. It's going to catch. But see, when news comes out, we have it here for you. So don't worry. You can always go check the stuff out. So, and take them to the nonprofit site so they can see that. Very bottom. That's the foundation. That's just the explanation of the nonprofit.
Why did I just do that? Excuse me.
Because you like that word, foundation. So this is the Altadena Talks Foundation page. And this is our nonprofit. And this is what we started a nonprofit so that we could do what we can to keep bringing you information and attend events, create events, and do all kinds of stuff. So come check that out. There's a lot of information there. That's where we do most of our events are going to be done through the nonprofit so that, your donations will be tax deductible instead of just funding a GoFundMe for something. Your money will go to something and you can benefit. So there's the different events we've attended. And all these pictures were taken by me. There's our board members. We're vetting for new board members. If you want to be on the board of directors, I have a questionnaire for you to fill out. You might not like it, but if you want to be a part of this, then you have to show. Yeah, only link works is the events link. And the blog isn't set up yet. Well, you can see the previous events we went to. And in fact, my father's calling. That's funny. Hold on. Hello? How's it going? It's going good. I'm in the process of doing my podcast right now. I just gave you a wonderful shout out.
That's funny.
Go ahead and keep at it.
All right, I'll call you back right after this.
Okay, all right.
All right, love you, Dad.
Love you too. Take care.
Later. Man, that dude, look at that. Ain't that God? He just be calling. How you doing, son? That ain't how he talk.
I do know that. We just heard it too.
Right.
That's funny.
That's funny. I called him yesterday, so I was trying to get him to talk to Terry, so they could get the genealogy you down because it's so many different Bacchus factions.
Oh yeah,
Wanted
there's
to
a
make
lot
sure
going on
that
there.
I don't know if I called Terry my uncle or my cousin, because no, for real. And families back then had 12, 13 kids, man. Because they wanted them to go help out on the farm. I need some helping hands. So, baby, I'm going to keep pumping it full of children. So we have a tribe and then we'll be able to be rich. They barely started cleaning up. They've been doing it for the last 2 weeks, maybe.
They did phase one a little while back. I think they're officially finished with phase one, which is removing the large appliance debris. But now they're working on each individual lot. People are either opting in to have the Army Corps of Engineers do the work, or people are opting out and finding their own sources of getting this taken care of. That's the part that's only really been going on for a really short amount of time.
Yeah, Marcus, I'll be bragging on this dude, and then he just show up. That's him listening again. He's like, I thought he was gonna say, "Why y'all not reading the comments?" There's a lot of banter going on in the comments section. I'm not aware of.
You gotta keep them abreast of what's going on.
Okay, guys. Thank you, guys and gals, and moms and dads, and everybody else that's out there watching. We really appreciate every time you guys come on.
Yes.
Because it's hard to look at the camera and act like we're talking to you.
I'm looking at him the whole time.
Right, and when it's my turn to talk, I have to look at the camera because I don't want you to feel like you're not important.
Because you are very important.
And you're so important that we want you to come and tell your story on the show. So we're going to start having a segment on Wednesdays called Expose Yourself.
Oh, Lord.
Not in a bad way, but no, be vulnerable. Come on, tell us your perils. Marcus came on. He didn't have to. He came on and told us what he was going through, what the process was through the insurance policies and how cooperative they are. But you got to remember, this is what we're trying to do for each other. It's like, help us, help you. Help me, help you, help you, help me.
And to that point, we may have another cousin come on. I just talked to him yesterday, and he's doing something unique. He actually, I want to have him talk about it, but he's doing something unique. And thanks, Marcus, for bringing that to my attention. I got to talk to Jay yesterday, so we'll probably do this either maybe just coming up Wednesday. He said he just needs a little bit of time to be prepared. Yeah, for those who are attending, see you guys tonight. Look forward to it. This is the first of hopefully many screenings that we'll have over time. And have a wonderful Thursday.
And we got 206 people watching today so far. We usually get on the replay about 400 or 500 more. I think when Tony had her show, she had 885 people come check it out. And then when we did the, let me see what else. I think our biggest one to date still is when Terry Bacchus came on for Black Wall Street. That one's got 2,000 views. But other than that, this month alone, since it's almost the 28th day, we've had 35,000 views of the show. In fact, you know what? There ain't no sense in me trying to tell y'all. Y'all can think I'm lying. I'm going to show y'all. I'm telling you. I'm tired of people acting like, hey, he's lying. There ain't nobody looking at that show.
Man, you got to be kidding me. Come on now.
Stop playing with me. Show me the money. Well, here it is. Hey, there's the money right there. Here, let's go ahead and make this full screen. We'd like to show y'all we're not lying. This is a whole truthful show. So we don't play. So there's the numbers right there. Let's move all this other stuff out the way. So this month, and actually tomorrow will be a full 28 days. 35,000, almost 36,000 views, 18,000 reach, 3,000 content interactions, and 45 people followed us. And today's
followers
show,
especially. Yay.
Today we got 206 views on this one. Yesterday, 304. The day before that, 885 with the builders. So we can tell which ones you guys really like, and we try to focus on more of that content. So majority of the time, Tony comes on with her serious show, and that's what take all the views. So we don't mind. We love it. If any of y'all else got something to say, they come on the show and say it to my face. But yeah, that's how we're doing it over here. Very transparent, very clear with what our our focus is on, and we just love to give it to you raw. Special shout out and thanks to Ziva Perkins for allowing us licensure to use the Altadena Strong logo.
Thank you, Ziva.
Jamal runs it proudly. Our overlay up here, if you look at the top, you can see the Altadena Talks podcast. We even have the background, but we haven't really been using it yet because we got to move it so that it can fit right in the thing. But everywhere we are, Texas, Alabama, Biscaloo, wherever, Chattanooga, Atlanta, Fontucky, way out there.
Kentucky. We got DC, we got Maryland, Virginia, New York. We got, I would say, virtually all the states, man.
You ready? DC, freaky dancing. LA, freaky dancing. Atlanta, freaky dancing. Newport News, freaky dancing. Chi-Town. Remember that song? That was some good stuff back in there. And our friends in Baton Rouge, they are freaky dancing. Yeah. And when they made music, when it was good, man, now they making, I got bras on the lemon. I got banana. Like, I don't even know what he's saying.
They start talking about their body parts and colors, and so
hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Like, what is that? I remember when we had one. My neck, my back. Like, y'all got to kill it. That's why our parents are looking at it like, rap will never last. Well, you know what the problem with rap lasting? Because white people took it over. And then they started exposing their kids to it. And then, I'm just going to tell y'all right now. NWA didn't blow up because black people bought the records. As soon as you put parental guidance, the explicit lyrics, who was buying it? Stanford and what's that other one? Harvard graduates. I got to see what this is all about. And now we got a whole new generation of gangster rap followers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm calling the assessor office right now, so it ain't no he say, she say. It'll be what they say.
They say.
Because that's E-Dub. We're going to bring E-Dub. He's going to have his own segment. We're going to have to figure out a good name that fits him right. The Devil's Advocate. No, we don't want to say devil. The Altadena Advocate. That's what we can call it. Altadena Advocate. He can come on Mondays during the comedy hour so that he can bring us back to the seriousness of it.
Hey, I'm curious.
No way.
Did anybody chop it up with you yesterday when you were videotaping?
Yeah. Hey, but he called me up and said, you got to get up here and film this. But I was too far away to get there in time. But I filmed some of it yesterday. I didn't film directly. I just was filming where Rodney King used to live on Marathon. Right. Yeah, there it is. E on the streets. That's it. Okay, E. There we go. E on the street. Yeah. And you know what? All I got to do is send you the link and you can be right there. So next time, E, that happens, in fact, I should have thought about this yesterday. I could have sent him the link, went live, and it would have went to everybody. Oh. True. Yeah, they don't. What's that in the window? You see me over here, talking to our Altadena resident community. Now we do it. Elaine said, I just got off the phone with another one of my lenders. The gap between what folks have for rebuild and what they need to borrow will be another challenge.
Which is another reason why we're going to bring on some folks about financing to help that out. Remember
They don't want no smoke from A in the street.
No, they don't.
No, they won't. Because, he don't play. Look, and he was checking me. He said, "Where you at, Pockets?" I said, "Man, I'm driving down Altadena." He said, "Yeah, I see you. I'm about to pass you right now." You can't be lying, boy. I'm telling you.
But Elaine, yeah, remember we talked about it yesterday. Well, multiple times. There's a lot of people who have no insurance, and then there's a lot who are underinsured. I mean, and in fact, even those that had full insurance, I think they're going to have a shortfall. I mean, they'll be short a little bit because the cost of a rebuild is going to be a lot higher than folks expect.
I think that all this money that's being donated, they need to put in accounts that have high interest bearing dividends, because this money that people are giving should really be helping the people who have that gap so they don't have to get a loan. That's what the money is being given for, to help, not to dole out to Mr. and Mrs. Potslinger over here who's got all the money already. They don't need no more. They need a person next door to them that's sitting over there stressing out, almost about to kill themselves because they don't know how they're going to rebuild their house.
Right. Yeah, that's part of the whole process, right, Elaine? The intake form, you got to figure out all those details, and then hopefully before you even get to that point of building, if there's a shortfall, and you can, address that with some financing or whatever method.
When Jamal's at headquarters, I'm going to be headed to Dina around 2:30 because I got the premiere of the movie tonight. So I gotta. I don't know if you're going to be stirring up some trouble tonight. The night is movie premiere night, so you might as well okay. So what y'all don't know is that this theater is like one of them plush iPick style theaters. It's got the plush seats. You can order food to be brought to you while you're sitting there. They got liquor. So
yeah, they got a bar and everything. You can order the liquor and have it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like going to the Rancho, but you're spending $40 instead of $10.
And you get to see a movie.
Yeah, so come check it out. I mean, you might as well. We got the movie going. We got everything going.
There's the link, Wendell. Check it out. Bit.ly /
Tickets only on sale for another 2.5 hours. Then you got to buy at the door. And like I told y'all before, I'm going to be at the door greeting and taking pictures with everyone. And I have a photographic memory. So don't act like you showed up, because I got a story of how I know you from each and every one of you. Oh, there's the Phantom. Did she pop you in your head like pop?
Nah, I'm surprised she didn't. She usually grabs my head.
Probably in about 3 months, Ziva, the movie will be released to the masses. We did this in 2021 to commemorate the 100-year anniversary of the massacre of Black Wall Street, and we premiered it in Tulsa in 2022. But there was a lot of red tape we were going through because they were trying to get into film festivals, and they didn't really know what category they wanted to put us in. And then, some of these places you got to pay a lot of money to make sure that it gets seen in you get booked in one of the theaters at a film festival. We wanted to put it in the Pan-African Film Festival and the African American Film Festival, but those places already have all their slots already filled up by the time there's a lot of people making movies, so we're just trying to make documentaries. This next one with Altadena is going to 4 years in the making. A lot of it is going to be based off of probably 10 people's perspectives. Most of them are going to be in the show. So I can't talk to this person right now, whoever it is. And they're also calling on the computer. So I have to get off of there too. I'll call him back.
Got your text. That's gonna be a heck of a video. Shout out to Team Rubicon. Can't wait to show that. and watch the whole thing.
I loved the whole show.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you don't want to stick around no more? What the heck?
No, I was trying to close the window and it closed that window. I was like, so yeah, we're going to be at the movie theater tonight, checking out the real nitty gritty.
And again, for those who don't know, it's on Myrtle. It's the only theater on Myrtle. Used to be the Krikorian. Then it was the Studio Grill. Then it was something else, and now it's the Look. It's at 410.
That's the Look. That's the Look. Look theater. That's the Look. Okay, well, time for us to get the rest of our day going. We got a lot of stuff we're going to be bringing you real soon. And, yes. Oh, definitely. Because when it hits, I'm going to let y'all know. Oh, yeah, it's on Tubi now. It's on Pluto. We on Peacock. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm just tired. It's been a long road. We just had dinner with everybody that came in. That's going to be in the Q&A last night. It was excellent. I didn't really take too many pictures, just a video of everybody around the table. Because there was a time to relax. They just got off the plane. We had drove them through Altadena so they could take a look at it. Terry filmed a lot of it to take back to the museum for Black Wall Street to, have a little section in there. So that might work out for us as well. And it's just, there's a lot going on. And we're here for it. And we're here to bring it to you so that we can keep our community together, because this is all we do this for. I wake up every day going, I gotta talk to these people again. No, I'm just y'all, you guys don't get to know that I'm really a goofball. Oh, Heather, no problem. See, she was in they checked that out yesterday. They was filming. Both her and Terry was out there filming. I remember y'all came walking back going, oh my God, the destruction. Yeah. But it was something they had to see, because they only heard about it from their family. They seen some of the ruins that were probably left over from 30 years after they were born, 40 years after they were born. But it was something to see, and it's the whole town of it. I mean, it looked like our stuff got Molotov cocktails thrown on it, but it was actual corporations that burned it down. The Edison Electric Company and the gas company. Don't forget about them, y'all, because they didn't turn the gas off either. So somebody bill gonna be high next month.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we're going to go get ready for tonight. It's going to be exciting.
Exciting and new.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I can't wait. It's going
to be a good time, you guys. If you can come out, we really look forward to seeing you guys in person and enjoying the movie and talking to the creators and members that are part of it. So, see you tonight. I hope you all have a great rest of your day.
I'm not going to cry. But could you please buy some more tickets? Jeez.
Get your tickets now. Go here.
Altadena Golf Course ain't going to be open. They're using that for the dump site. So you'll be waiting on that for 5 years.
Wait, what? Oh, they opened Eaton. Oh, okay.
Okay, we're going to leave on that note. Thank you, Elaine, for that last bit of tidbit. We appreciate you thinking about your hand, but we'll see you tonight, Elaine.
Peace, y'all.
Peace out.
Good day.